guys are here with my boy Yousef, who finished top 8 at Niagara Regionals with Kashtira. What are your thoughts on the deck?
I think the deck is really good. It's one of those decks where it's a very basic one-card starter, and then you get to play whatever non-engine you want, and that's really one of the reasons I played it. And one thing I really got to do is I got to shout out. The reason I played it is one of my guys, one of my boys, he has a ruling dispute about Shangri-La, whether you can lock multiple zones in one chain. The answer is yes, but his locals was denying him. So I said, no problem on Wednesday. I'm going to pick up the deck. I did play before a little bit. I'm going to take it. I'm going to try to top so I can get a profile from James. And then I'm going to, shout it out so that people know that the true ruling is yes, you can do that. And then shout outs to the rest of my friends and especially Mert. Mert's my boy. So here's the profile.
I guess actually, before we get to this, I just want to give you these Team Sam seats. You can use my code
Team
for
Sam.
Hakuna 10 for 10% off.
Oh, these are amazing. What's the code?
Hakuna 10 for 10% off.
Hakuna 10, amazing. Thank you very much.
All right, let's get right to the list then.
Yeah, sure. The other guy is you should, his name is Elias. This guy posts on Facebook a lot about Kashtira, and he really knows his stuff. 2 unicorn. The third came up a lot. We really need it back. I don't mind hit the shifter, hit the pros, but I really need 3 unicorn back. 3 Fenrir, 3 Rise Heart, all standards. Some people I've seen maybe play 2. You need it, and it can actually come up a lot. You'll see why in the extra deck, why it being level 4 is great. I play rank 4s. We have the 1 Ogre. Preparation comes up a lot. Always play it. 1 Scareclaw, 1 Tear Cash. You need both because banishing from your grave is your whole engine. It's the whole trick. It's the whole gimmick. You got to be banishing Birth and then Theosis, adding it back. That's how you cycle through. It's really important. So that's the engine monster lineup. I did have a game where I just had Tear Cash and Birth, and I went Tear Cash normal with Birth, effect mill 3, Birth revive like a Fenrir and played. So that's why you play Tear Cash. We got the 3 shifter. It was pretty good today. I mean, I maybe activated it like 4 times, which is pretty good over 8 rounds. There's nothing major except against 1 duel against Tyr. 2 Ghost Mourner. It's just can be activated under shifter. That's the main reason you play it as a hand trap. And level 3 normal make Baron. I only ever did that once the whole tournament today. 3 planet consistency. Side out terraforming when you're scared of droll. 3 births, standard, 3 theosis, 3 posp. It's all just consistency. 2 droplet. I'm going to be talking about the theory of one-ofs a little bit. This is something where a guy named Elias, the same guy, he talks about this, and I think it matters a lot. You can play a lot of one-ofs, but droplet I play is 2 because you can always send it off itself, so it's no big deal. What else we have? I missed the 3 Ash earlier. That's standard. Why not play Ash? It's a hand trap deck basically. Hand trap and then go 1 card starter. That's the whole strategy. Then we got 1 call by. I don't want to get ashed or drolled or anything like that. And then 1 tactics. So again, I want to play cards. I'm not going to draw 2 of either of these ever. So there'll never be a brick. 3 Imperm because more hand traps, and then the prep. This card is just crazy. I single-handedly won my second last round because of this card and the trap effect. Think about it. There's Sulliek, there's Labyrinth effects even in Grave, there's Unchained. All these people, they need to activate traps, even Branded Retribution in engine. They can't avoid it. So it's not just, oh, they'll imperm and draw face to dodge it. Like, they need to activate traps. And banishing 1 phase down into a Shangri-La lock a zone into a planet pop is crazy. I think I made Shangri-La once turn 1 today. It's really not. It's not that great. You're gonna play into Nib. I didn't want to do that, and my opponents also had Nib. I'm ending with the 4 names and back row and hand traps. That's it. That's all you need. We'll go to the extra deck. It's my boss monster. Not because of time. I think I only had 1 game go to time today. And I really just often breaking boards. You break their board, you attack, you leave them on about 31 or so. You slap this guy on, and they can't out him, right? A lot of the time I was against Tyr, he needs to go SP to out it because it can't be destroyed. Then after you SP, you can't attack directly, so you're getting another turn for sure. Donner came up. I played Dino. and he didn't know what I was playing, but he went first. He put a token on my field. Really hurt, but Donner saved the day. Number 74, Master of Blades. My boy Derek put me on this. Basically what this card says is you can't target it. Well, you can target it, but I can negate the effect and then destroy another card. I never summoned it because I never played Rescue Ace, but against Rescue Ace, I wanted to summon this first before anything else to break the board, because they're just going to extinguish, they're just going to contain. If you try to contain this guy, it's going to be negated, and then you can pop another back row. You attack, you make Zeus. So that's why this guy's here. Can kind of come up against Unchained, cards that target a lot. That's why he's there. Mountain Smasher, when he destroys somebody, you can attach him as material. I use this to make double Zeus. One Dark Armed, and there should be another Dark Armed. Everybody knows he's not once per turn, but even per card. There was one game where I summoned 2 Dark Arms, and I popped 4 and banished and got all my Theosis, get my birth back. So play 2 of this because it basically clears everything. And if you haven't locked yourself yet, you go into SP afterwards. Typhon, of course, summoned it once in a game I already lost. Jacob Sack, out skill drain. I did use it today, out skill drain. You can also do funny plays where you make the tokens and then tribute summon. I did that as well. Zeus, just 1 Shangri-La. You don't really make it except for decks that struggle with removal, except for destruction removal. Or if you have no hand traps, no non-engine, you have full gas, you're not going to last with just the names. You got to make this, you got to start zone locking. It's the only time I do it. Then we got Big Eye, and then we have the 2 rank 4s. These totally come up. I mean, what happens is you draw a Rise Heart, and a million hand traps or droplet or whatever it is. You have to go normal Rise Heart, activate Rise Heart to special, and then you just make Baguska. And then you pass on Baguska with your non-engine, and then if hopefully they can't out that next turn, you top deck, and then you attack, you make Zeus, and then usually you're going to get an even another turn, so you're getting lots of chances to top deck there. Baron, SP. Made SP once, just to dodge an Unchained trap. I think I lost that game, so it didn't work out anyway. So that is the extra deck. Dark Arm, best card. I almost played 2 Red Eyes though. It cannot be destroyed. That is, people forget that. Like a lot of decks will struggle with outing that. They'll have to use so much just to out it, and then they'll go through battle phase, and then I know I'm getting another turn. All my cards are plus 1,000,000, so that's fine. 3 Droll tax this format. It was pretty good. We have 3 Judgment. I have 1 Ghost Rare because my nephew made a bad trade, and then the other guy was very nice enough to give me the Judgment, actually, basically, to make it right, and I really appreciated that. That guy's a really nice guy. So thank you to my nephew for messing that up so that I got the Judgment. Then we're playing 3 Cosmic. Anti-spell kills this deck, and so many times I decide in Cosmic just so I don't get anti-spelled. That's fine. If they don't have anti-spell, whatever, I have a Cosmic, but there's no way I wanted to lose a game because they just have anti-spell. So this is like a tax rather than playing more Lightning Storms, because this can't out anti-spell. And if you skill drain me, if you Tikaboo me, if you rivalry me, like I can still out it with monsters, but I cannot handle the anti-spell. So just 1 Lightning Storm. Again, I had the 1 Lightning Storm and the 1 evenly. And so I can never brick. I can never draw 2 of any of these. Obviously it's limited to 1. But if I go Lightning Storm and the effect gets negated, and I had another Lightning Storm, I can't activate it. But if I have evenly, I can. So that's the theory of 1, is you won't draw 2 ofs, because 2 ofs really hurt. There's so many good cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't need these mandatory 3 ofs, unless stuff like Droll, Game Enders. 2 Lava Golem. This is just, I say, why should I use many cards to out a board when 1 card does the trick, right? You just give it to them. And then again, 1 of summon limit.
Okay.
I don't want to draw 2. You draw 2, and you probably don't have engine. I'll just draw 1. And if I don't see it, that's fine. Like, I'm not trying to win too much with these non-engine. I just need to see 1 to lubricate the rest of my deck, basically. So that's really it. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to Elias and Jeff, 2 of the reasons I played this deck. And shout out to James, of course. James is my guy.
Awesome.
Good stuff, James.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
for the sleeves.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Bye.